Hey guys, what's going on? It's Bon. I know it's been a while, but welcome back to Bon Voyage. We're going to be playing Shadowrun Hong Kong. And this is going to be a blind run for me, so I have no clue how this game actually plays. I'm a big fan of RPGs, and I know this is a big tabletop that's been around for quite a while. It's been through different renditions, and Shadowrun Hong Kong is supposed to be super, super fun. So, yeah, let's check it out. This is the extended edition, so I don't know after this playthrough if I'm gonna keep on going and add on the Shadows of Hong Kong bonus, but we'll see how that goes. I'm definitely not super great at games, and since I want to make this full play an actual bearable one, I'm not gonna go too crazy, so I'm probably just gonna go with easy and just see where the story goes. I hope you guys have had a fun weekend. It's a nice time to relax. This is definitely going to be something new for me because I don't know anything about this game except that it was a RPG turned into a game, and so far it looks like a generic copy. We'll see if the story goes well. And definitely tell me if the sound is janky or if anything's going on. I'm a one-man show tonight, so I'm not really sure what's. It's been a while since I've done both sides of the work. So I usually play male characters just because it's easier to roleplay in my head. Races: human, elf, dwarf, orc, and troll. Alright. I'm probably going to play this like I play D&D, which is I play by hitting things, and I'm usually not very bright anyway, so this kind of works out better. So I'm probably going to go with something with power to it. And I'm going to guess body and strength are kind of overall qualities that you need to be a powerful hitter. I don't really know the stats to this, so I guess we'll figure it out together. Humans were the only race on Earth until the awakening in 2012. Now they find themselves in the definition of an average or even normal. They are still the most populous race in the world and thus control many of the most powerful, moneyed, and important positions in society. Many people consider elves to be the most fortunate metahumans. They are more attentive and socially accepted than any other metahuman race. Elves are taller than humans but have more slender builds. Their hair is usually thicker, longer, and more luxurious than average, and their ears come to a point. Dwarves. Dwarves are the shortest of the metahuman races, although their torsos and shoulders are wider than their size would indicate. Thus their race is equal to, and sometimes greater than, the larger races. Orcs are the fastest breeding race, and now are second only to humans in world population. Their size leads to intimidating silhouettes, and a body that can take more physical damage than the average. Orcs have pointed ears and intimidating tusks and teeth. Trolls are the largest metahuman race. Heavy prejudice against them has led people to assume trolls have lowered intelligence, but in reality there is no proof of this. Trolls have pointed ears and intimidating teeth, or tusks, and may have horn-like growths that other metahumans do not manifest. Okay. I'm really looking at body and strength. I don't expect to be a smart guy. I don't play very intelligently, so far the troll looks like the one I'm probably going to go to, or the orc. It gives me, the possibility of becoming extremely intelligent. I guess in comparison, it's 2 more. 2 more is more than 6, so it's more than 6. That's all that really matters. Body and strength. +1 to willpower. +1 to charisma, and +3 to karma to start the game. I don't really know what I'm gonna do for that. Well, considering the fact that I don't really know what I'm doing at all, I I want to stay with a human, but I also want to play around with being an orc, since orcs are already the second largest population, so it should be fine. Oh, cool. These are our classes or archetypes. Street Samurai are freelance operatives who follows a code of street honor. They are learned in the ways of traditional samurai warrior and in the practices of modern combat. Some sell their skills for profit, while others work to take out the dishonorable scum that seem to breed in this urban sprawl. Key attributes are body and strength or quickness. Key skills are close or ranged combat, or both, throwing weapons and dodge. Mages specialize in casting of spells, though that doesn't mean they can't use physical weapons as well. Their spells cover a wide range of magical effects, from offensive damage attacks to character augmentation and degradation spells to healing spells. The key attributes are willpower, and key skill is spellcasting. Deckers. Deckers use a cyber deck to jack into the Matrix, the worldwide information grid and computer network. By projecting their minds into the electronic world, Deckers can find secrets others keep hidden away. They use programs and expert systems to fight off the protections that megacorporations place in their way. Shamans. Shamans believe that the orc magic... Oh, sorry. Cough. I'm just putting myself already inside these things, so that's a mistake. Shamans believe that their magic comes from a totem spirit that guides their life path. This relationship allows them to summon spirits and command them to do their bidding. Shamans have the ability to conjure spells that mages cannot. Their key attributes are charisma. Their key skills are spirit summoning, increasing this skill grants a shaman a totem benefit, and conjuring. Key specialization, spirit control. Let's see here, choosing your archetype. Archetypes are a quick way to create a character. They're pre-generated characters with attributes and skills turned around a specific function. They're ready to select and play. And you are not locked to this archetype. You can grow your character however you wish. Okay. Rigger. Riggers are specialized cyber tech to control small robotic-like vehicles called drones with their minds. They can use this ability to provide surveillance support and extra firepower when required. Key attributes are intelligence. Their key skill is drone control, and key specialization is drone combat. And then we have physically adept. Adepts are magically active characters who focus their magic internally, seeking to reach their utmost potential physically, mentally, and spiritually. As adepts unlock new abilities, they become honed physical machines, using their magic to enhance their close combat abilities. Key attributes are body, strength, and willpower. Their key skill is key casting. And then after that, we have a question mark, which is none. Okay. If you feel comfortable with the way characters are built in Shadowrun, you may create your own character by mixing skills and attributes as you wish, which I'm definitely not going to do because I don't know anything about. I'm probably going to be a fighter. I don't like using weapons, but I do like the aspect of being a monk. I feel like this was kind of like a I want to say I feel like this is a lot more of a this is a fighter. It's a samurai. That's a class that's used there. Definitely not a magic user. Don't know anything about technology. Not very druidy. It's kind of not my thing. By kind of not, it's definitely not my thing. And I don't like using drones. I guess that doesn't make sense for me. I'm going to stay simple, I guess, for this run. And I'm going to try out the key casting physically, or physical adept. Or adept. Cool. Alright, so we got some shadowy guy. Not digging it. What do we got? What's tough? That's like a classic orc. That is... Alright. That's definitely pretty fucking random. That's cool. He looks relaxed. He's like, yeah, this is my life. I thought that side swoop to his hat was his hair, and I got really confused because I got like real boy band look style, just down. Not a bowl cut type of guy or military cut, whatever. That's not too bad. I can kind of go with that. I can rock that. Ooh, purple hair. That's actually pretty cool. I might do that. Oh, do I wear a suit and tie, or do I have a bunch of tattoos? Oh, he doesn't have tattoos. This one does. What are these three? I like this. Suit and tie. Got some purple hair. Not a mohawk guy. Which, I mean, I'm starting to realize is there's just not a lot of... Wow, is that it? Okay, this does not match up at all. That makes no sense. You think you'd have the profile for that, you'd have the hair for that. Meh. Okay. Can we get the detective guy looking with the eye patch? Because that would be awesome. That's not working. All right, yeah, let's go to dude bro who look like a detective. Because it's nice to punch things while you look really good in a suit. Boop. Don't even look like the guy. Oh, you don't even... This is not even the hair. Well... Do they have the hairstyle that you use, buddy? Is that... That's not it. That's definitely not it. Oh, I'm sorry. This is going to be the... So the first hour is just going to be me creating a character. I'm sorry. I can't... If I have to stare at this for the next 40 or 50 hours, I'm going to make it something I want to look at least. I mean, that's kind of closer. Whoa, that's some long hair. Don't really have long hair in the picture, so that's not going to work. Are we back to the same hairstyle that we had before? I don't know how this cycles through. I don't know how many hairstyles there are inside this game. Okay, we definitely cycled through. I remember that. You don't have that hair. Bald. Okay. Starting from here. It's like as close as I think I'm gonna get. Alright, well I guess we're keeping it this style. Is that the right type of purple? Is that the only purple you got? I feel like I should have just made my character beforehand. Well, that's as purple as we're gonna get. And you don't have facial hair. God, you are one ugly guy. Alright. Okay, this is a thing. Karma. Spend your karma. Karma represents the experience characters earn while running the shadows and achieving goals. Karma is used to improve attributes and skills. An attribute or skill rating can be increased by spending karma equal to the next increment of the rating. Thus, improving your body from 4 to 5 requires you to spend 5 karma points. You have some karma available now to customize your character. I already... Dude, what's your thing, bro? Okay, okay. Key casting's here. Alright, that's cool. Can equip magic resistance 1. Increase spellbook slot not yet unlocked. Oh, what? Wait, what do you... I need to go back. Can I go back? Hand Razor Cyber Weapon? What is this? I don't... Is... Right? Can I get that? I need to get this. Do I get that? And then that? Can I get that? No, I can't get that yet. Now I can get that now. Can equip Killing Hands and Dragon Lines Visible. I don't even know what Dragon Lines are. Okay. Key casting can equip magical resistance. Increase spellbook slot if not yet included. Foul? Through how? What? Spell casting requires to cast hermetic magic. Used to calculate the chance to hit with hermetic spells. Increase this skill unlocks a spellbook slot and the ability to see dragon lines. Okay. This is the thing that I thought we're supposed to use, so that's yeah, that's how I fight, right? Okay, I'm probably gonna get hit a lot, so I'm gonna increase that. Okay, a measure of your physical resistance. For every body point, point of the body, hit points increase by 10. Determines the maximum of the cyberware affinity skill. Don't even know what a cyberware is. Additional cyber, such as the hand razor cyber weapon. I don't see anything about me using that. Right? I think not. Unlocks feint attack for spurs, compound attack for hand razors. Okay, this is a lot like an RPG, so that's really nice. At least now I'm reminded that I actually know what an RPG looks like. Can I do that? Oh man. Can I take down a willpower then? Can equip Mana Fist. That sounds amazing. I don't know what Mana Fist is, but that sounds cool. I'm not charismatic at all. Just not charismatic at all. Used to calculate the chance to hit in ranged combat. Reduces the chance to be hit by enemy attacks. I should have something, right? Like a... like a rifle or a shotgun. Spray and pray. Hits adjacent targets, but accuracy is reduced. I should do something that's like slightly farther away, right? Because I don't know what's going to happen. It's always nice to have a weapon besides, you know, just my hands. But I'm really excited to see what key casting is like. I'm so curious about this game right now because I know nothing about it and I'm super excited. Yeah, I think this is good because I'm not charismatic. I don't... Charisma's what's he... Control spirits, chance to hit with offensive conjuring spells, unlocks etiquette that affects conversations. Oh. Oh. Okay. What are these things? Body, quickness. I mean, yeah, that's... should be fine, I think. This looks... like, logical. I'm not smart. I hit things with my fist. I mean, I don't have... willpower. Charisma. I'm not charismatic. I can't talk to people. have a strong will. I'm not very bright. I'm pretty used to calculate the hit chance with melee and throwing weapons. Alright, okay. I'm acceptable. Ah, shit. Let's... What did I put that in? I'm pretty much about to take away this and this. And this. Because... I can still do that at 3. Okay, so I still have 8 points to use then. Okay. Close combat's my thing, right? Okay, I want to be a little charismatic here. Etiquette is about knowing how to behave in various social situations. The right etiquette can give you an edge in certain conversations. Choose an etiquette from the list below. Choosing an etiquette does not cost karma, and each etiquette can only be chosen once. I'm basically playing a monk, right? That's like pretty much how it goes. So I'm probably gonna choose something. Man, I don't know, like security or a Shadowrunner. Let's go with security. I want to say gang, but if you're wearing a suit, wait, hold up. Okay, it's fine. Confirm. I'll just go with that. That'll be fine. I'll work that out. Can I use anything with 1? I might choose thrust. No, but oh yeah. That sounds cool. Biotech. I used all my points. My first name is let's go with last name Baker. First name is gonna be, I'm looking around my room right now. Walker Baker. Nope, Johnny Baker. Let's go with Ben. You're gonna be Ben Baker. Street name. The Muffin Man. Alright, I kinda like it. Confirm.
You have one new message.
Hi. It's Raymond. I hope I have the right number. Look, I know we haven't spoken in a while, but I need your help. Remember the day I took you and Duncan off the streets? I told you that the past is just a story, that if you can just accept that, your past loses all power over you.
It doesn't though.
Yeah.
Do you even though?
I was wrong. I'm on my way to Hong Kong now, to finish something I should have faced a long time ago. And I need you with me. I know we're not blood, and we didn't leave things in a good place, but you and Duncan are the only real family I have. Please, if our our past means anything to you, meet me in Hong Kong, right away. I'll explain more when you get here. I'm begging you. I'm almost out of time.
Well, that doesn't look good for father figure number 1 that we found. I feel like lighting up a cigarette. Pushing up my raincoat. Taking down my actual fedora, not those weird things that weird wannabe classy guys do. I say that because they're just giant fucking nerds. Yeah, alright. Well, that's a start. Horde handling. Raymond Black, the old man gave you a home once. Took you and Duncan off the gang-ridden streets of the barons. Sheltered, educated, slapped sense into you both, till you almost resembled productive members of society. And then you took off, left it all behind, landed behind bars for a time, and tried to start a new life after that. It's been 8 years since you've heard Raymond's voice, until out of the blue you got this cryptic message and a plea for help. Meet me in Hong Kong, right away. And a wire to your account, enough yen to pay for a flight and then some. The descent is rough. Eating an M&M is terrible at this time. Alright. Sending a solid sheet of rain punching into the substantial suborbital transport. With a ragged shudder, the plane finally skids to a halt to the edge of a check lap tarmac. An hour and an interminable number of emotionless security checkpoints later, you hail a watery taxi to Victoria Harbor. Hong Kong looms ahead, pulsing with energy. Oh my god, I need water. '56 monsoon season. You step from the churning of the water taxi to the ponderous rocks of the docks, and your stomach lurching at the transition. As soon as you're clear, the captain nods once and steers the small craft back into the harbor. The man never said a word, just handed you a worn brown duffel bag when you stepped on board, filled with gear, some stiff new body armor, and a note. Better safe than sorry. D. Above smog-thick clouds hanging low in the sky, reflecting the lights of the city in the nauseating swirl, the wind changes direction more than once, creating a heady stew of aromas, diesel, sea salt, street food, and filth. It's all you can do to keep your in-flight meal where it belongs. 2 figures stand waiting in the dim light pier. The first is an orc, lean with in-your-face muscles and a jaw made to break fists. The second is an elf, and one hand resting casually against her hip. Raymond Black is nowhere to be seen. Duncan. Well, don't you look like shit. Duncan Wu, the closest thing you have to a brother. You haven't seen the man in 8 years, still charming as ever. He grins. Green's not really your color, Ben. Doesn't really go with that nice new armor you got. As you open your mouth to respond, something shifts alarmingly in your stomach, a liquid bubbling sensation. Body 3, tough it out. Don't know what you're talking about. Must be the harbor lights messing with you. Nice to see. Look, at least I'm not. Must be. Guess you still got some of your old fortitude, at least. Considering how much synthol we used to put down, I'd be surprised if you couldn't handle a little chomp. Anyway, we gotta go find Raymond. Find Raymond? I thought he'd be here. Where's the old man? Where's the old man? Never showed up. You still got the same baritone rasp. Oh. Oh, okay. I think he has my voice and I should be doing the other voice now. Well, I'm gonna change that up. Never showed up. You still got the same baritone rasp. Had it since he was 12. Wu developed early. You try him on the comm? No clue where he might be. When was the last time you saw him? No sense standing out around. Where's the meeting place? No sense standing around. Then is there? Where's the meeting place? Not far. Just on the other side of the pier here. He jabs a thumb behind him. The woman standing beside him breaks in. We should get going. Duncan, head back to the meeting point in case your dad shows up. Copy that, Sarge. They're wearing Lone Star body armor. Looks like Duncan Wu's gone private police. Sarge? You his girlfriend or something? You his partner? Unfortunately, yes. Although partner's not the right word for it exactly. I like superior officer better. She grins. I let him carry my coffee for me. Well, my parking tickets. Or write my parking tickets. That kind of thing. Alright, Carter. The woman taps her chest with an armored finger. Carter. I figured I could use some backup. Don't know what Raid got himself into. I wasn't sure you're gonna show up. It's a tossed off remark, but there is an undercurrent of resentment in it. Well, surprise. Here I am. Yep. Well, I wasn't sure, you know. Shakes his head. Hey, look, I'm glad you're here, Ben. Seriously. But I'm gonna need some time to get used to having you around again. Been a while since I heard from you. You know what I mean? Memories of sleepless nights and a locked-up flash by. Wondering if you'd ever see Duncan or Raymond again. Wondering if you even wanted to. And then stepping out into the daylight suddenly free, the fallout of some obscure corporate restructuring. A few hundred yen worth of apology from your former jailers and a decision to start a new life. To live the past, or to leave the past behind. All of it. Until now. I know I've been out of touch. Yeah, we'll talk about it later, okay? I had my reasons. We can leave it at that for now. Yeah, we'll talk about it later, okay? Who stares at you? His goggles reflecting in the harbor lights. Yeah. Okay. He scans the waterfront, frowning. Let's just find Raymond. He was supposed to meet us in the plaza on the other side of this pier. The sooner we find him, the sooner you can all have a big, happy family reunion over dinner. Carter grins. And the sooner I can find a place to get a drink around here. Damn right. Ahead of you, Hong Kong rises serpent-like from the sea. Government and megacorp coil together, writhing in their basket of institutionalized corruption. No one can tell whether the snake's body ends and its tail begins. That's what Raymond used to say. Duncan turns and starts down the pier. Carter follows. I don't know the controls. What type of game is this? I should have looked this up. Do we talk? This is a thing? I just push buttons and you move. Okay, alright, I can do that. That's cool with me. I can inspect stuff? Is that a thing? Okay, that's cool. Alright. Fresh construction is expanding the harbor out into the water. Corporate interests can afford it. Alright then. Is there anything around here? So we're gonna walk around. I'm just gonna walk around everything now at this point. Boom! You're going over here now, buddy. I should head to meeting locations. Keep the team alive. Great. The Muffin Man. I love the fact that I call myself the Muffin Man, because that's just great. apparently won't let me save. Extra blood. Can we just enjoy that moment? Extra blood is what we need. I'm gonna turn up the game volume since my voice is extra relaxing. And the master volume. Alright. I don't know what the controls are, and I really wish I could get them, but that's fine. Okay, alright. Please do anything. Cool. Alright, let's go look at the locked gate. The guard shack at the end of the pier is dark and empty. Duncan gives the gate a push, but it doesn't budge. Huh. Well, that was open earlier. Duncan frowns. Looks pretty solid. Should there be someone here to let us out or something? Guess we'll have to find another way to reach the plaza. Maybe if you bang your head against it hard enough, it'll open. I like that one. I'm trying to figure out what this guy's voice is after I gave him this look. Maybe if you bang your head against it hard enough, it'll open. Maybe. He squints into the guard shack. Strange. There's, no one here, though. Isn't it? Carter shrugs. Who knows? It's Hong Kong. Not exactly sure how things will work around here. Come on, rookie. We can cut through the construction site. I hate it when you call me that. Well, fuck. I like this. This is pretty cool graphics. This feels very D&D-like, I guess. This is a thing. This is it, right? I have to go through here? This is the construction site. Unless it's this one. I'm gonna guess it's this one. Oh, okay. Alright, security checkpoint. There we go. The gate is locked, but the nearby control panel appears accessible. Carter pulls out, open with a metallic screen that pierces your skull, sending a new wave of pain down your churning stomach. She examines the control panel for a moment, then throws Wu a backward glance. Look, there's another way off the docks on the other side of this gate. I think I can bypass the lock. I'm gonna stand aside and let her work. Carter fills with some wires and the door lock hisses open. Got it. Let's go. Alrighty then. I don't know why I had to stand next to the gate. Movement! Movement. Shouting in Cantonese. More Cantonese. Too quick to catch. One guy doesn't yell. Alright then. The group on the dock was fishing a package out of the speedboat when you surprised them. Now the package is at the bottom of the bay, and the speedboat is disappearing into the distance. They close in on you. Red-faced and yelling, the light of the harbor glints off of their weapons as they approach. The leader shouts something in Cantonese, but it's too fast to make out. You're rusty. It's been years since Raymond's house and language lessons that wouldn't end. The old man never spoke anything but his native tongue at home. Wu speaks with authority. His Cantonese is as solid as ever, and he never let it drop. You guys doing some late-night fishing? The smuggler smiles. Tattooed gunman. Oh yeah, we're fishing for assholes. Wu points at their weapons. You're gonna need some better bait. All you're gonna catch with that is trouble. Whispers Duncan. Seriously? Did they teach you that in rent-a-cop school? Shout out Cantonese. We're just passing through. Why don't you put your guns away? Shout in Cantonese. Lone Star! Lay down your weapons! Oh shit. Do I know them? I mean, he's the cop. Wait, but I have the security background. I'm gonna shout in Cantonese, lay down their weapons. Swelkman laughs and looks at his crew. Hey, you talk good Cantonese, baby. Real authentic. Keeps laughing. Actually, you just told me to screw my light bulb. So something tells me you're not a cop, or you're a cop from UCAS, and you got no jurisdiction here. He grabs his rifle. Either way, this ends the same. I think he's done talking. You're now in a turn-based combat mode. Each character on your team has an action pool. Spend these actions on movements, attacks, or using spells and items. Once your team's turn is complete, the enemy team will move and attack. Additional tutorial information is available from the reference guide, which you can access in the upper right corner of your PDA menu. Basics. Left button, select move. Zoom in and out with the wheel. Right button, click and hold to pan the camera. Cool. AP affects how far a character can move. Out of combat to move, hover the cursor on the area and click. In combat, movement defined by AP. Let's go with combat. This is what I need right now. So combat is the thing. Right. Combat 101. Shadowrun is a turn-based single-player game with highly tactile combat. These basics will cover your simple combat. Shield indicates both the strength and direction of cover. You'll automatically take cover when in position. Cover reduces the chances to be hit. Flanking indicates there is no intervening cover between the attacker and the target. This allows for a critical hit. Healing. You can heal by using medkits, totems, spells, or drones. Armor reduces incoming damage when hit by a flat amount. So, like... I don't know what I use right now. Do I just... Am I physically adept? Yes, this is me. Become lethal. Casting key spells to increase... on your body increase... Look, how do I just hit things? Do I just click on them and hit them? Alright then, I don't know. We'll find out. I don't know what this is. What is this? Mission items, everything. Oh, it's just, this is it. That's this. Okay, copy. Got it. Well, Muffin Man, let's get you into... I don't want to get you attacked just yet, because you hit strong, but that's about it. We're going to go over here. Hit anything? You can't hit anything. I'm just gonna put you there, because I don't know what to do with you. Well, this is one more damage, so that's good. That's a passive skill that I have. Cool. Alright. Let's go with you, Carter. Get you over here. You're a close caster? Aim. Alright, Duncan, I'm gonna have you... God, you have the only gun in this whole entire group. Let's see what we got here. 1, 2, 3. 3 guys. Alright, Duncan. I'm just gonna need you to be saving everybody's ass right now. Just head over here. And shoot this guy. Let's... That has a 3-round cooldown. Okay, let's go with you then. So let's... Well... Alright then. I can't do anything else. So I'm just gonna sit here. Wow, she took 7 damage. What the fuck? Wait, can you do that? You can do that, can't you? Right? I don't know. Fuck. You crit me. Well, you missed. That's good. I'm wounded now. I'm gonna hit you now. Oh. I'm gonna hit you hard. I guess. That's kind of hard. Let's take down this guy. Duncan, you're gonna shoot again. You're just gonna shoot this guy. All right, and then how hurt am I? How do I tell my health? What's going on here? Scroll in. Oops! Oh, I should have done that. Sorry. Real sorry about that. Okay, subdue next time. We're gonna do that. Muffin Man, let's get you to stay right there. Attack with Duncan first. Okay, with burst fire, we got a 91%, so let's go with that. 7 damage. Carter, what do you got? 75. He looks hurt? He looks wounded? I don't even know what you're gonna do right now. I don't want to move you up just yet. A guy with a gun, a girl with a fireball. So let's end it right here. Let's just stay where we're at. Wow. Wow. No, let's not move you. We're gonna keep shooting you again. We're gonna keep shooting with you again. Ooh. No, because you can't see anything, so never mind. I guess we're moving you in the open. That's what's gonna happen, because I don't know what I'm doing right now. So you're going right up here, me. We'll have you move up. Oh, this girl's just moving as far as she can, huh? Yeah, I don't know where you're throwing that thing, buddy. But, yeah, me and you, we're gonna have some words. Alright. Duncan, let's get you behind some cover here. And let's have you shoot. Alright, my dear. Let's have you... Can you walk over here? How far can you get? I guess you can get right here. Well, he's gonna cover you while you shoot. Good, she missed. Alright. Well, I'm just cannon fodder right now. What's your aim on me? Duncan, I'm gonna need you to... even farther ahead, because actually you have... Chance at crit is a 0. Chance is that a chance to hit you with medium cover? 85% chance to hit. It's gonna have to do right now. Okay, 5 damage. That's good. I can't move there. Alright, it's gonna be you then. Let's get you behind Duncan. I should heal some wounds on me here. Alright. Restores a down teammates. Basic med kits. Alright, well, no, I'm not going to do anything. Damage. Wow. Alright. Let's... Yeah, let's do that. Can I do that? That's a thing. Oh. Well, that's great. We're gonna hit her. You think of us as triads? Not sure. I didn't recognize their tattoos. Alright, well, that's interesting. Hey, first combat. That's a thing. That was nice. It's nice and simple. Or, look, can I choose Carter just to go up to it? Or do I have to go up to it? Another gate panel. This one has been vandalized and busted up good, and a real nightmare of a repair job. Wu stares at the fence. Considering loops and whirls of razor wire glitter in the lamplight. Looks edged with monofilament. The corporations here don't screw around. Duncan, I hope to have plenty of fences before... oh, hopped. Sorry. That's fine. Why don't we just cut ourselves an opening? Guess we'd better find another way through. Guess we find another way through. Duncan nods his head. You can get the gate open, Carter. She winks at him. What do you think? She eyeballs the job. It'll take me a few minutes, though. Frowning, she leans in to get a closer look at the mangled fuse box. A few seconds later, she starts to pulling wires and yanking fuses. A look of intense concentration on her face. She's competent. In Cantonese, Ben. He sounds like Raymond where he does that. What's with the lecture, Wu? The pen of my aunt is sitting at the end of a table. Satisfied? She's competent. I thought she was a mage. Wait, I think I'm gonna fuck this up again, so... let's just go with that thing. He shakes his head and continues in Cantonese. You gotta be dicking about this. You gotta be a dick about this, Ben. We're in Hong Kong, only Cantonese from now on. Just like when we lived at Raymond's house. Those endless drills are about to pay off. It's coming back won't be a problem. It's Ray Mother Tongue from here on out. It's Ray's mother tongue from here on out. Just like Raymond's.
What do I feel like here?
It's like at Raymond's. He nods once, satisfied, then turns his back and scans the horizon. At least you can still handle yourself in a fight. Do you doubt it? So, you're a Lone Star now, huh? I'm not going to say anything, so say nothing is my option. Wu says nothing back. He stands with his back to you, thumbs hooked into his belt. Remain silent. The silence between you gets louder, heavier. Then it's broken by a sudden wailing screech. Wu's hand goes to his holster. His screech is replaced by the sound of grinding wheels. Glancing over to the console, you see Carter grinning back at you. Got it. What's that? Toko, an illegal street drug made from the leaked kamikaze formula. That's +1 body, strength, and willpower for 5 rounds. Every time the user is attacked, strength increases. Like, I didn't take it, right? Like, just like walked around and I saw it, so I took it. Nothing else here of interest? Just checking quick before I go, because apparently that's what picking up items looks like. Alright then, let's go over here. Into Chinatown. I mean, Hong Kong. The light from the nearby vendor's stall stabs your eyes, triggering a throbbing ache in the back of your skull. You stop to short, squinting, as rough voices drift in the wind. Tattooed smuggler. Where's everyone else? Where's that damn shipment? Street soldier. Haven't seen them yet. We just got here. Tattooed smuggler. Voice becomes irritated. Hongwei's probably waiting for us, so we can haul it out of the boat for him. That lazy bastard. Let's just hang out here. Let him find us. Carter keeps her voice low. Look. Looks like we're on a stroll through Smuggler Central. These gangsters don't know we're here. We could probably just slip past. Or we could clip them. They're already looking for us. Might be better to take them out now, while we're got the element of surprise on our side. While unaware, hostiles are on screen. Press the unholster button to enter turn-based combat. Okay, look, this has got a move crate thing, so I'm curious about the crate. Alright then. That was really beneficial, and I learned a lot. I really did. Oh, man. Muffin Man, you are fucking wounded. Let's get you. Basic medical heals. You or any team are consumed and used in eliminations outside of combat. HP plus 10. I don't even know. How do I find out my HP, guys? I don't actually know what that is. I feel like I should use my medkit. Go here. Duncan, let's get you. Still in combat range. Let's go over here. And let's get you shooting out. Street mage, street soldier, tattooed smuggler. Let's go with the street mage here. Can I not do that? Flanks up. Let's get you up. yourself. Set you over here. And single target. Higher chance to hit. 9 damage. That's good. That's good. Good work with that. We're in the 50s right now for you, so let's move you over to right here. And let's have you... Let's have you heal me. Because I am really hurting. Good. Miss shot. Grenade. We all got 1 damage. Alright. I'm here. Let's go right here. You're out. Let's just have you shoot point blank, buddy. Subdue this guy. Did we not do that? Okay, I guess not. Shoot him down. Let's get you over here. If you don't mind hiding, I think I'm the only one who needs to get hit. Let's be honest. Alright, that was definitely not what I thought was going to happen. What the... Alright, that's cool. Well, shows what I know. Let's just go this way. Move the thing. Didn't need to fight them at all. I just wanted to. I get that. I get that. I gained a karma point to use later, and the game saved. That's cool. It's good for me. Right here. This looks all right. Do we need anything over here? I'm gonna guess the answer is no. All right then. I don't trust this whole entire area for some reason. All right, so let's go to me. Can I save the game? I'm gonna create a new save. Yeah, save game. Good job. Go me. Backpack. The Muffin Man is my name. All right then. That's just the Muffin Man's my name. Spend karma point. Oh, I'm at half my hit points. I'm not using my karma yet. What's with the glowing thing? It just ends there. I don't even know what that means. Like, I see people, but I don't know what it means, so I'm like... Don't know if I should be searching or not. Okay, I'll just keep walking. Objective complete! Head to the meeting location. Crossing the street, you can make out of 4 shadowy figures, loitering in the plaza ahead. Troll, orc, dwarf, and elf. 2 men, 2 women. They're different from the smugglers on the dock. Alert, poised, professional. You can see they've made a token attempt to conceal their weapons. The unspoken message is clear. We're trapped. Mind your manners. Wu stands up, tall. Takes an amused tone he gets whenever he stands toe-to-toe with someone bigger. Someone who doesn't know they're about to go down. Evening, folks. You got permits for those bazookas? The thick troll pulls his mouth into a comic frown. Permits? Give me a minute. He makes a show of patting his pockets. Nope. Guess not. I must have dropped mine in the dumpster, along with the last idiot who stepped on us. Stepped to us? Wu coolly surveys the scene. Nods in a friendly fashion. Is that right? Well then. You can almost feel Wu's cop training kick in. It's like watching a drone executing a combat routine. He reaches for his rifle, brings it up quick, but it's too late. By the time it hits shoulder level, the assortment of nasty-looking ordnance is already trained on his head. Carter backs him up. She whips her arms forward, fists blazing with magical fire. Her eyes sweep the scene, darting from one figure to another. All right, everyone just be cool. The thick troll's voice is casual, amused. He shakes his gun in Wu's face. A little late for that, isn't it? Raise your weapon too. Nah, it's never too late to be cool. Put your hands in your pockets. Listen, guys, my stomach's doing somersaults. How about we all put our guns away before someone gets hurt? Put up your hands, palms out. How about no one does anything stupid, we just want to talk. Look, this isn't my town, and I know I'm just supposed to be here. Joel notes your action with a nod. Maybe you got off the wrong foot just now. Something we can do for you, officer? His mouth breaks into a patronizing grin. Wu's jaw tightens, but his tone stays cool and controlled. I'm looking for an old man, Raymond Black. We're supposed to meet him here. You know him? Joel nods his head, enormous head. Mm-hmm. Wu's voice gets an edge. You can see a vein in his temple start to pulse. Where is he? Carter sees it too. Keeps her voice neutral. Easy, Duncan. Joel maintains amused eye contact, but his weapon stays trained on Wu. That's right. Easy, Duncan. Your friend Raymond never showed. You've been waiting for the better part of an hour. You were going to meet Raymond? Who are you? Think everyone can put their guns down? His voice steady, but it's clear he's coiled. I don't think so. Not till I get some answers. Like? He mutters through gritted teeth. Like why a group of heavily armed assholes are meeting a little old man in a construction site at midnight. The orc girl chimes in. Her tone is light. She's trying to defuse the situation. We do odd jobs for money. Wu speaks softly, but you know what he means, reaching to the end of his rope. He cracks his neck. Pop. Pop. What kind of jobs? She gets a wry look in her eye. Her answer is flippant. Odd jobs. This and that. What did he want with you? The troll eyebrow tusks shift to a smile again. He needed friends. The heavily armed kind. The old man hired us to take you all on a little, excursion. Wu's brow furrows. Hired you? Takes a moment and looks over them. They're an odd assortment. A cybered-up troll, an orc girl with magical fetishes, a dwarf with a cyber deck slung on her back, and a tall man standing behind him, inscrutable. All with guns trained on Wu. Yeah, I have, my hands and a spiked fist. Probably not the best thing to have right now. This is when I knew it was a bad time to be real. Understanding spread across Wu's face, his jaw tightened. You're Shadowrunners. You're Shadowrunners. The troll nods. Mm-hmm. Wu's shoulders creep up, his stance tightens. This is bullshit. Raymond would never hire Shadowrunners. They're criminals. The troll corrects him. Mercenary operatives. The dwarf cuts in. Her voice is soft but strong. Criminal mercenary operatives. So, yeah, you were right. Your buddy Raymond was associating with a bunch of hardened criminals. The troll tosses Wu a sideways smile while staring down the barrel of his gun. Sorry to burst your bubble, Lone Star. Guess you didn't know the old man as well as you thought, huh? Wu tries to shake it off, but he struggles to process the information. You can feel the heat coming off of him. The runners sense it too, and they're tensed up tight. They're keyed on Duncan, and their guns are big. The look on their faces make it clear. One wrong bead of sweat and Wu's going down in a red cloud mist. Carter remains completely still. Her voice is level, moderate. She's done this before. Let's stay focused. No one needs for this to get ugly. She speaks quietly to Wu, who listens without turning, his focus squarely on the troll. We need to find Raymond. These are the people who can help us do that. This was about money, right? Let's talk about the money. What were you hired to do? She's right. Let's focus on Raymond. I wonder if that mic caught that, but I just popped my back, and that was extremely painful. Focus on Raymond. Hired to do money. She's right. Let's focus on Raymond. You can tell the orc girl's had enough tension as she blurts out, the old man wanted to take us to him and the old man wanted us to take him to Kowloon Walled City. She waves a hand at the three of you. You too. Two large rats clinging to her hip and shoulder poke their heads out of the folds of her clothing, their fixed, beady eyes on you intently. You know, the walled city. Slums, right? I've heard of it. The girl sneers, rolling her eyes. It's a shithole, the worst slum in the Eastern Hemisphere. Memories of growing up in Redmond Barrens flash through your mind. We get it, it's a real bad place. Now why would a little old man pay you to take him there? The dwarf standing next to her nods and jumps in. Would you say he mumbled a lot too? Just kept rambling on and on about how he had to get in. Under ordinary circumstances, I'd never accept the gig. The walled city's the last place I'd want to go. But the old man rolled up a truckload of yen. And you gotta eat, right? Wu risks a glance at you. His weapon remains trained on the Shadowrunners, but a flicker of uncertainty plays across his face. Interesting story. Seems like a good time to ramp down the threat of violence, don't you think? Let's say we believe you. What now? Why would Raymond want to enter the walled city? Doesn't make any sense. Let's say we believe you. What now? The troll flashes you a smile that's all tusk and no warmth. Okay, gang, I'll tell you what. He looks at his team and he slowly starts lowering his weapon. We're all gonna put down our guns. Fuck. What the fuck just happened? Wait, what direction did that come from? What the fuck? Are we trying to attack them? Give me the full coverage. Duncan. You have the space. The sounds of high-caliber rifle shooting shots hang in the air, and the red dots of laser sights sweep the area. Carter, the troll, and the silent elf lie dead in the widening pools of blood, their heads broken upon like melons dropped from a 4-story building. The young orc. Girl screams from cover. Nightjar! Nightjar! Come on, big man, talk to me. Gut shot. No. No. She turns to the dwarf and her eyes widen in fear. Oh shit! This isn't good! A voice blares out from the loudspeaker. This is the police. Lay down your weapons and put your hands behind your head and come out where we can see you. Duncan Wu, Ben Baker, come out where we can see you. You have 3 seconds. Duncan crouches behind cover. His gaze locked upon Carter's corpse. His voice comments out in a hoarse roar. Stand down, damn it! I'm law enforcement, Lone Star! Lone Star! He's driven deeper into cover by a hail of gunfire. Dwarf shakes her head at him and her voice is flat. Save your breath. They won't listen. Use your eyes. These bastards aren't even here to make arrests. A sniper shot hits the wall next to her head, showering her in an explosion of plaster. Stay down, Duncan. Stay down. Duncan, are you hurt? We need to wait out of here now. Everyone pipe down. Just give me a second. The rat girl stares at the ground intently, as if listening, then her brows furrows, her eyes go beady, and her nose wrinkles up. She begins to sway back and forth, her lips moving soundlessly. She snaps out of her trance. Okay, I've got a way out. It's at the end of the street. Everyone come with me. Everyone? You don't need to rent a cop's gobbet. We're the ones... The little orc whips her head towards her friend. Their extra firepower is... Got us an exit. But we've got to get past the heat, and we can't shoot our way out of this one on our own. If nothing else, they can soak up a few rounds for us. Turns to you, her pupils pinpricks of intensity. Just stick to cover and keep close. There's a door down the street that leads to a back alley. That's our exit point. You fall behind, you get left behind. Get down the alley. Wait, that alley? Kid. You got this, come on. Ah, fuck. I just want to keep you all alive, alright? This is all I want to do. What alleyway, dude? Is it this alleyway? Is it this alleyway? Like, I seriously don't know. I'm about to have to, like, reload because I have no idea what you're talking about. Yeah, I'm gonna have to load. I definitely played that wrong. I'm gonna do the thing reason why I'm dying right now, but I'm gonna take a bite of this M&M. Get to the alley. What alley? I don't know what alley we're talking about here. That alley. That's just fucking wonderful. Stay hidden. You have a thing where you just like chill, and you're just kind of partially covered. You gonna shoot or something? Should I have you shoot? Covered. Let's go on to the girls. Let's get you over here. Let's get you right here. Let's end the turn. Hurt his own friend? Really did. Well, alright then. Me, I'm going to punch the shit out of you because you hurt her. Hurt my friends. You're done fucked up when you hurt my friends. Hit you again? Oh, I do get to hit you again. That's so nice. Quite a bit. Oh, and so do you. Oh, I'm sorry. You can't heal yourself. 2 attacks, 1 shot. already know where this is headed. Let's get you over here. Same. Shoot this guy. Here. Two attacks. Two attacks. You little miss, we're gonna go over here. Unless you want to push up around me. Let's push you behind me. Man, you've got like little guys. You just call him a little guy? I'm gonna die. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna die. Oh my gosh, please don't die. Please, please don't die. Don't die. No one die. Please, please no one die. Okay. Medkit. Right now. Okay, so we'll just keep you. Yay! Whoa! Now a scoundrel. What up, Pax? Alrighty. Alright, so. Hacked tabletop TV. Cool, cool. Thanks for the follow. What else is going on here? What are we gonna do? Can I have you do anything? Can you punch a thing? Can you hit things? Can you do that, please? Really need you to do that. Or don't die. Let's have you just not die. How about that? We'll do this. Restores a down teammate with 25% of their health. Consumed when used or automatically when downed. Okay, we'll have that. Just have you take this. You take this. Okay. I want you to do other stuff, but I don't know what to do with you. Duncan, you're kind of wounded. Conjurer or guard? Conjurer's our biggest problem right now. I missed. Alright, well, let's... Still missed. Alright, well, I should have known better. Yeah, you have no coverage, guys. Zero coverage right now. Wow, that just went everywhere. Alright, well, that's cool. Both you can go here. don't even know who he's trying to aim for. Who was he trying to aim for? Let's get you over here, Duncan. Or me? Ben? Is that your name? I know you just have a name. That's really as far as I got there. Duncan, let's move you up. Alright, and then let's get you a little farther. Really have no coverage, do you? Have coverage here. Out of ammo, let's have you here. I don't know what to tell you, kid. I need you to book it over here and get full cover. Oh my goodness, there is a lot going on there. There's just a lot. There's just a lot. Wow. Did they hurt each other? Is that how that works? Don't even know how that works. Whose side is that thing on? Wait, can I hit those things? I can't hit those things. Can I hit those guys? I'm just gonna hit those guys. Alright. Well, that's nice of it. Need you to reload. Confirm reload. Let's have you. Can I have you sprint somewhere at all? Just pretty much anywhere. No? No? Alright, well, I'm gonna. Alright, it's your turn then. I'll just, just have you keep shooting. Alright. Nope, nope, just burst fire. See if you get that. Okay, that's fine. Alright, let's have you run to that side. Let's have you join up behind him. Let's have you back here. Let's get you, oh gosh, anywhere. There, at least. Thank goodness. Please don't die. Oh my gosh, there's people there. Oh my gosh, there's people there. Oh my gosh, there's people there. Did I die? I'm really close to dying. Okay, let's get you out of the battle. Let's get you into some cover. Some like full on fucking cover. Let's get you. Can I get you out of here? I can't get you out of here. Let's get you into some cover. And let's get you into some cover. Can you escape? You can't escape, so we're gonna have to end this round. Please don't die. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, cop number 2. Oh, please don't die. Oh, keep aiming for him. Let's all just aim for him. Life is okay. Let's get you out. Alright, let's get you out. And one more. One more for the end of it, and we're good. Alright. Safe. That only took forever. The rat shaman guides you from doorway into the streets through eternity of winding alleys, damp sub-basements, and empty buildings. Stumbling through refuse and filth, you make your way into the sewers below Victoria Harbor. It reeks down here, but it's quiet. Gobbet stops, sniffs, and wipes her eyes with the back of her wrist. Her rat squeaks softly into the folds of her clothing. The dwarf watches her silently for a moment, then moves closer and gently takes her hand. In the dim light of the sewer, you can see they're nearly the same age, no more than 20, 21 tops. What were their names? She keeps her head down and tells it to the floor. The troll you were talking to was Nightjar. He was our friend. The elf was called Gutshot. Kind of an asshole, but I didn't need to see his head splattered everywhere like that. She inhales a deep cleansing breath. Nightjar was a good guy. Always had our backs. Isobel's and mine's. Isobel nods in agreement. Her voice is flat. Rare to find a runner that you can actually trust. She looks to her friend. Are we clear? Gobbet looks back the way you came. I think we've shaken them. She sniffs the air. Yeah, we're clear. Wu begins pacing, his boots splashing in the sewers, water creating echoes down the tunnel. You can feel a tension coming off in him waves. This is bullshit. I'm messing around these alleys and sewers. I'm done running from cops. He pokes his thumb in his chest and spits his anger forth in a raspy growl. For fuck's sake, I'm a cop. We noticed. There's a Lone Star Sergeant dead back there. Damn it, she was... Wu starts to choke up. He struggles against it, fighting to maintain control, but he needs a minute to recover. He finally manages to pull it together, but he's raw. When he speaks again, his voice seethes and hoarse. I don't know what the hell's going on with this Hong Kong cops, but I'm calling some Lone Star backup from home. I'm gonna get some of my own people down here. Then, we're gonna find Raymond and figure out what the hell's going on. The Lord shrugs. Whatever you say, big guy. You have fun with that. She looks over her friend. They both nod. Iz and I are out here. Best of luck finding your friend. Your people died in a hail of sniper fire. You're fine. You're not gonna do anything about it? Best of luck? That's it? He's not our friend. He's our foster father. She looks straight at you. Her tone is flat. And he's probably a dead man. Sorry, but it's the truth. Wu isn't listening. You can see on his face that he's already written the girl off. He pulls a security-grade PDA from its holster and his left leg raises it, and starts taping the buttons with a meaty finger. The Lone Star logo on the back of the device looks shiny and official. He stops confusing and then taps it again harder. The red flashing image on the PDA reflects in his goggles. What the hell? I'm locked out of the network. He looks up at you. My law enforcement status has been revoked. He goes back to the screen. I don't believe it. They're saying there's an APB out on us, Ben. You and me both. I figured as much. You heard them on the loudspeaker. They knew our names. Every cop in Hong Kong will be after us now. This is bullshit. How do they know who we are? I mean, let's be honest. If they yell out our names, we're pretty fucked, right? That's pretty much how that goes. Wu grits his teeth. Damn right they will be. Wu glares at the wall, soaring rage across his face. Fucking hell. His hand clenches into a fist around his PDA. This just keeps getting worse. He leans forward as if to punch the wall, his knuckles raping against softly. Pantomime of barely constrained rage. Suddenly he turns and slings his PDA at the far wall. It hits hard and bounces back, clatters to the ground at his feet. He looks down at it, spent. The orc mouths an A-OK to herself and eyebrows raised. And on that note, I think it's time for us to say goodbye. Come on, Isabel, let's... She's cut off by a sudden smashing noise as her friend Boots come crashing down on the PDA at Wu's feet. The dwarf looks down at her work, unsatisfied, and brings her boot down on it again and again, until there's nothing left but a snarl of plastic housing, broken glass, and circuit board. She looks up at Wu, her chest heaving, and points at the pile of scrap she created. Police issued. They can trace you through that. She turns to you, hand out. Yours too. It's on the network. Well, there goes all my free upgrade points. Isabel takes your PDA and repeats her boot stomping. There. She looks over at Gobbet, sighs, and the ring reaches her pocket, pulls out 2 new PDAs. She hands them to you and Duncan. Burners. I suppose it's the least we could do after you helped us back there. Thanks. You people always keep a supply of burners in your pocket. Got any snacks in there? I'm getting a bit peckish. Thanks. Now what? Now, we get out of the sewer and head our separate ways, right, Isabel isn't listening. She's staring open-mouthed at her own PDA, its bluish glow illuminating her horrified expression. Gobbet, we gotta go. Right now. Isabel's voice is monotone, but apathetic. She holds up her PDA to show her friend. They're after us, too. Her screen displays a local newscast. Your own faces stare back at you from the upper left corner of the screen. And in breaking news, just under an hour ago, Hong Kong port authorities were involved in a firefight with members of a terrorist cell linked to mainland city-state of Henan. The battle left 3 terrorists dead, along with unconfirmed number of Hong Kong police officers. Your image winks out, replaced by a scowling image of Duncan Wu, a mugshot from a long time ago, before Raymond. Our sources report that Seattle natives Duncan Wu and Ben Baker, along with their Hong Kong-based accomplices, are still at large. They're well-armed and should be considered extremely dangerous. Low-res photos of Gobbet and Isabel pop up on screen, replacing Duncan Wu. The color drains out of Gobbet's face. Oh, shit. Kowloon officials report that terrorist cell known as the White Star maintains ties to the state of Henan and is purported to be receiving weapons and funding from anti-corporate groups in UCIS city-state of Seattle. Port authorities are standing on high alert, and the Hong Kong Police Force Special Duties Unit has been engaging to deal with this threat. We go live now to Chief Inspector Crate of the Special Duties Unit, who will be making an official statement. Behind the newscaster, a video window displays the local location of your firefight in Victoria Harbor. The camera pans to Chief Inspector Crate. She is surrounded by a swarm of news reporters, but appears unfazed by the attention. She speaks with supreme confidence. We have yet to ascertain the motives for tonight's attack, but we are clearly a well-planned and coordinated effort. Crate sounds smooth, more like a corporate mouthpiece than a cop. We have already issued an all-points bulletin along with a kill or capture order for the 4 remaining terrorists. I have instructed the Special Duties Unit to make this manhunt a priority. She looks directly into the camera. If you should see one or more of these individuals, do not attempt to engage them. Instead, tap the HKPF flash code at the bottom of the screen. If you're on an authorized network and take a picture, our system will automatically identify them on your data system. The Decker switches of the newscast and clips her PDA back into her belt. For a moment, there's no sound but the roar of a sewer water rushing through the pipes. Gobbet bends over, hands on her knees, sucking wind. Her rats scurry for a new position. I thought we were fucked before, Wu's voice in eerily calm. But now we're well and truly fucked. Doesn't look good, does it? His mouth tightens. Not at all. He begins stalking back and forth, a panther in a cage. They've labeled us terrorists, and there's an APB out on us. I've heard this kind of announcement before, and I know what comes from it. Doesn't matter if we have nothing to do with whatever city-state. They're gonna hunt us down. It's open season. Isabel nudges the remains of Wu's PDA with her bootleg toe. And the two of us will be hunted down right alongside you. Gobbet wide eyes the exits. Tight as a spring, you can hear the shallow panting as she leans toward one, then the other. We gotta go deep. Hit the mainland until we can figure this out. Find a hole to crawl into. Gobbet looks down at Isabel. Or looks at Isabel, wipes her mouth and points it at you and Duncan. We've gotta get them off the grid too. Way off. The dwarf looks up at Duncan, her eyes large and narrow. Hey, Lone Star. You got a security license, right? That means you've got a SIN, too. Of course I've... Wu's brows furrow. Of course I've got a SIN. I wouldn't be able to get paid otherwise. Only criminals and lowlives go SIN-less. She runs her hands along her cyber deck, thinking. That means that you can be traced. Both of you. You got spotted by a drone or a security camera. Get ID'd by a retinal scanner. Or try to use your cred stick or passport, and HKPF will know just where to find you. Wu crosses his arms across his chest. I know how system identification numbers work, runner. So we're gonna stick in this country, no money, no passport, no nothing? Leave her alone, Duncan. We're all in this together. I can't believe this. So we're stuck in this country. No money, no nothing, nada. Gobbet pulls out her red locks. We're just as screwed as you are, me and Iz. We were listening as your accomplices, and now we can't afford for you to get caught. You've led them to us, and one way or another, DNA samples, things we've told you, astral residue, I don't know, cop stuff. Little Decker looks from you to Wu, eyes narrowed, sizing you up. You can see her make a silent decision before she speaks. Her voice is flat and resigned. We need to get your sins burned. Delete you from the records. All of them. All of them? Whoa, wait a minute. You don't want us to erase our identities? He rubs a hand across his scalp. Beyond the fact that it's insane, well, will it even work? If we burn our sins, go off the grid like that, won't they just redouble their efforts to find us? Condensation seeps its way into Isabel's dry tone. Oh, condescension, sorry. Imagine playing a game of hide and seek with a siren strapped to your head. Would you rather try and hide with a siren or with the siren conspicuously absent? This is bullshit. I'm gonna find another way to smuggle myself back to Seattle. Which is really funny. Let's get back on with it. What do we do next? Delete our identities, crossmates. Look, that sounds really hard, guys. Little Decker nods knowingly. It's very difficult. I can't do it. Some people can. Organizations. Expert systems. Gobbet's voice drops. We gotta ask for help. There's only one person we know who has this kind of pull in it to burn a sin and hide us from the cops. Kindly Cheng. Who's Kindly Cheng? Some sort of super decker? Let me guess. Kindly Cheng is some sort of underworld hard-ass. Sounds like a restaurant. Yeah, well, she's not. Don't let her hear you say something like that. You'll be searching for your tongue on the floor. She's what's known as a straw sandal, kind of middle manager for the Yellow Lotus Syndicate. They're a triad. Kindly Cheng controls all the illegal activity in our neighborhood. Smuggling, bootlegging, counterfeiting. Middle manager. Is Yellow Lotus a syndicate or a retail outlet? No way. We're already deep enough. We don't need to get deeper with the crime syndicate. Middle manager. Is that Yellow Locust a syndicate or a retail outlet? Gobbet leans in as serious as death. Do not get the wrong impression. Kindly Cheng is no bureaucrat. She controls a good-sized portion of Kowloon's underworld. She has soldiers, resources. She's smart. She is not to be underestimated. Isabel's voice is low and flat. taking favors from a woman like Kindly Cheng is a good way to get yourself into indentured servitude. You don't want to owe favors to a woman like that. Her eyes get big and round. Ideally, you don't want to deal with her at all. That was Nightjar's job. Wait a minute, you know this woman? We've only met her once. Twice. Nightjar was the one who worked with her. Like I said, she's got her fingers in everything, including brokering Shadowrun runs for the corpse. Kindly Cheng is our fixer. Gobbet tries to make her voice tight, or light and confident. Just stay on her good side, and you'll have nothing to worry about. Now, let's get this done before one of your trips to the APB and brings all... for one of you trips to the APB and brings all hell down upon us. Alright guys, we're heading on about 2 hours, and that was pretty fun. I think I'm probably going to stay and play this on a separate game using my private stream. But yeah, I really like this game so far. How are you guys feeling about it? I get that it's been a while, so you know, it's a little different probably from what you guys are used to. Especially if you played this game, you guys probably know a lot more than what's going on than I do. Kind of just like floating around. I'm like trying to figure it all out. We'll see. It's not the worst. I'm not doing terrible at it. But yeah, I'm gonna do a quick save here. What's going on this week? Well, right now, starting tomorrow, we have lined up is we Destined Few. It is Tales from the Undertaker, and that is gonna be confirm save. Yeah, that's gonna be a special Monday thing. Usually our Tuesday show, we're switching it around because well, we want to make sure everyone gets to play, and there's bouncing around to schedules. Plus, it's the final of our, I guess, of our part in this little fiesta for part 1 of the campaign that Michael set up. So that's gonna be super fun. And on Tuesday, we're gonna have sit down and pile jive at 7 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time, because it's daylight savings, and I keep forgetting that. And after that, we have our new show with me and our other awesome host, Zach, who is also on Ask a Pathfinder's show, We Destined Few. Or not We Destined Few. Sorry, I keep saying that. God, so it's just, there's so many tabletop games and stuff and RPGs. Tales from the Undertaker. So check out that. Our anime show is called SAG CS, or the initials, but it's Super Anime Gladiator Championship Showdown. And it should be a really fun show. It's really going to be something that's going to be pre-recorded, but that should be out later on this week. We're going to try it out, test it for ourselves, see what we're going to add on to it, and hopefully you guys like it when we bring it out. Then on Wednesday, we have all the improv, which is going to be... I think it's this week we still have it on. Yeah, this week we still have all the improv shows. We have Sketch Monkey, Improv Bagel, and Burnt Bagel. On Thursday, we got, I think, a new episode of Expert Schmexpert and Oppositeness. So that's going to be really, really fun. That's usually a really fun time. So 2 nights of comedy in a row, always the best. Friday night, we have Ludum Tempest, which is going to be super chill, really nice, wait. I think actually, no, Friday we're actually not going to have Ludum Tempest. We're going to be out of town. I forgot our hosts are busy, and we're trying to figure out some new stuff too. On Saturday, I think it's going to be a new game of We Destined Few, finally the right show I'm talking about now. And we're still figuring out a DM and a game for that, but tune in hopefully to see what happens that weekend. Cool. Thanks, guys. I hope you enjoyed the game, and see you guys later.